Cape Town, South Africa, a city where every day feels like a new adventure. We're here for 2 full weeks, no rushing, no ticking boxes, just time to properly explore everything this place has to offer. And trust me, there's a lot. After months of planning, we built this trip around what Cape Town is most famous for, and a few hidden gems you won't find on the usual routes. From seeing the city from above, penguin colonies and kayaking along the coast, world-class food and coffee, and some of the most scenic drives we've ever done. But this trip is a little different. I'm turning 30 and Jessica is 19 weeks pregnant. So some days are big and adventurous, others are slower, built around great food, incredible views, and knowing when to simply take it all in. This is exactly what 2 weeks in Cape Town look like for us in 2026. The unique experiences, unforgettable places, and everything we'd recommend. So if you're planning your own trip here, take notes. This is everything we did in Cape Town. Thank you.
Thank you, goodbye.
After landing in Cape Town, we grabbed an Uber from the airport into the city, just a short 30-minute drive, and with Table Mountain in the distance, it was the first glimpse of what was to come. For the next 2 weeks, we based ourselves at Haven Apart Hotel on the edge of the CBD and near to the V&A Waterfront, which is where we headed out to explore first. The V&A is an area we found ourselves coming back to time and time again. What a feeling to have woken up in Cape Town, and to get our first morning started, we are heading straight to see the city from above at Table Mountain. Table Mountain is impossible to miss. Wherever you are in Cape Town, it's there. And with a perfectly clear and sunny day, we wasted no time in heading straight to the top of it. Some will hike to the top completely for free, but fear not, there's a cable car option too. So Table Mountain is one of the new 7 wonders of nature, and it's actually the 3rd that we've been to. First of all, the Puerto Princesa underground river in the Philippines, then Halong Bay in Vietnam, and now we're so excited to be here at Table Mountain in South Africa.
Next year, I think we should go back to South Korea and do Jeju Island, and then we need to go back to Indonesia.
This place is definitely not a hidden gem. It's very busy. However, we do get first tips on where to stand on the cable car.
To Table Mountain area cableway.
Okay, I did not realise that when you go up the cable car, the floor rotates. So we started off with a forward-facing view, and now we get to see the city in the same ride as well.
I don't understand. There's literally no thoughts in my brain. There's a lot of sweat happening under my boob though. So we're currently on top of Table Mountain. I am currently 19 weeks and 3 days pregnant. And I can't lie, I was sitting here and my first thought was, I think this baby's gonna boil in here first of all. I swear pregnant people in hot countries, like surely their baby's fine, it's fine. Also, I really want to tan, okay? I'm having these thoughts of I must tan, but also I must not boil this baby. Good thoughts here. Being 19 weeks pregnant, I am easily out of breath. I'm out of breath anyway. Even if I wasn't pregnant, I'll be huffing and puffing like no tomorrow, but I can feel it, guys. Look at the beautiful view. And like it basically looks like I'm on the edge. But yeah, so far so good. I think maybe you just need to get a bottle of water soon. Yeah. And we can continue our walk. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
We'll take our time.
That, I believe, was a 5-minute walk. So if we got there, then you just loop back round. This is the half an hour and this is the 45-minute walk.
So even though it feels very busy when you're on your way up in that cable car, when you get to the top, it's so vast that you've actually got so much space to yourself just to explore and enjoy in relative peace. So yeah, we're going to do that Klipspringer walk, get to see where we are currently now, which I believe is facing the 12 Apostles, and then on the other side, which is actually where we started, where you can see the city and Robin Island and Greenpoint and the V&A Waterfront where we were last night as well.
An update, we decided to do the 45-minute route, but then there was some techie stairs. I decided I'm going to take like the flatter route and we're just going to connect up and meet again. And I do have the bottle of water. I'm not sure how James is surviving because it is boiling up here. I just hope James is okay with his lack of water.
So I'd say most of this walk is safe for pregnant people, but a small part of it is not. But don't worry, it's all the pregnant police out there. It's just me doing this bit. But yeah, on the whole, a very flat and gentle stroll.
The end is near. I can see basically where the starting point of the walk is, and I also have just messaged James and he's fine. He should be meeting me in the next 10 minutes, so woohoo, I can see him.
Whoa, look who it is.
But it's taking him so long to find me.
One of our favourite things about being in Cape Town was the day trips. Hiring a car for a day or two and exploring outside of the city. The Cape Peninsula is an absolute must with the Cape of Good Hope, Boulders Beach and little seaside town stops along the way. This will be part of a separate 3 best day trips from Cape Town video coming to our channel soon. But hiring a car is more than just getting from A to B. The incredible scenery, most notably the Chapman's Peak, is the best you'll find anywhere in the world. We'll come back to Chapman's Peak a little later on. Back at the V&A Waterfront now, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity to do a marine life kayaking tour, first thing in the morning. Now, anytime I've attempted to see dolphins in the past, I've ended up disappointed, but not this time. Wow, it's so close to shore. I honestly wasn't expecting them to just be so easy to see, yeah. I could not believe how close they got to us, and literally within a few minutes of starting to kayak away from shore. Not only were there dolphins, but seals and penguins too. There's one coming here. 2. Oh!
They eat the jellyfish and then they get high.
Ah,
Now
okay.
they are high on jelly.
An amazing experience and very relaxing way to start the day. On the Atlantic Ocean, surrounded by dolphins and with Table Mountain as the backdrop. Highly recommended, and the link to this activity is down below in the description. Thank you so much.
Hope you had an insane time with the dolphins.
Thanks, man. Thank you. See you. But the V&A isn't just a sunrise spot, it really comes alive in the evening. There's a great atmosphere as the sun goes down, and it quickly became one of our favourite places to spend the night. We love the Orangersite Farmers Market, packed with incredible food stalls, our new favourite tea, and a focus on sustainable shopping. Just down the road is the Time Out Market, and across the waterfront you've got everything from local crafts at the watershed to global brands at Victoria Wharf.
We're going to buy you this book and we're going to write you a little message inside it because we saw penguins yesterday. We saw penguins in Boulders Beach. We first saw the book when we went to Table Mountain. It just didn't make sense to buy it when we felt like we hadn't seen any animals yet. So they did have a penguin one, and now that we've seen penguins, we're going to buy you this book. And I think it would be a nice little keepsake of 1, our holiday, and 2, to represent you being nearly halfway in my tummy.
And if markets are your thing, the V&A isn't your only option in Cape Town. Another great spot is Neighbour Goods, packed with even more standout food and independent fashion.
It's cute. How much? Hello.
I take this one.
Yes, please.
What size?
3 to 6, please.
Yay. Anything else you want to add, my love?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Sure?
Yes. Thank you so much.
We are at Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens today, which is absolutely stunning. Have a look at this.
What? Where are we?
Kirstenbosch Botanical Garden. Kirstenbosch.
Kirstenbosch.
Yeah.
Kirstenbosch. Good morning, everyone. We are currently at Kirstenbosch Botanical Garden.
So we're trying to find the tree canopy walkway. Yes, it offers views over the entire botanical gardens, but we keep finding and then losing the signs for it. But I think we are on the right track now. Here we go. All the different wildlife visible from the canopy walk. Butterflies, honeybees, flycatchers, insects, geckos, owls, more birds, caterpillars, tree snakes. Yeah, I don't want to see any of these guys. Sadly not spotted any of this wildlife yet.
I'm sure we've heard them though. Look.
We can hear the birds in the trees.
And dessert.
That guy's looking at you.
What guy? I'm reading.
So much wildlife in this botanical garden. Every day on this trip we're seeing animals that we've never seen before, half of which I still don't know what they are. I guess it's part of what makes South Africa so unique, and we love it. So from Kirstenbosch we have taken the short drive to Groot Constantia wine estate, and we've just been given this leaflet by the very kind man at the reception, and he's told us all about the different things that you can do here. I think we're going to go straight to the production cellar, which is where we can enjoy wine tasting and a cellar tour. Obviously Jessica won't be tasting any wine today, but what we've planned to do is find my favourite so we can take it home with us. She can have it when the baby's arrived. So yeah, that's the plan. But yeah, this whole wine estate looks absolutely beautiful and is massive. You can see the vast and expansive vineyards right behind me. So yeah, let's go and see this production cellar.
After a cute little walk around the vineyard, we have made it to the wine cellar, where we have now booked ourselves for a tour around the wine cellar. I'm only doing the tour and James is doing the wine tasting with chocolate pairing, which I may have a little nibble of his chocolates, so that's going to be nice. It's 5 wines, right? And he gets to keep the souvenir glass, so that's really cute.
This short wine cellar tour was absolutely fascinating, and it wasn't long before we were back outside ready to taste the 5 wines.
Wine number 1 that I can't drink, and it's a rosé.
I was going to say, why are you leading this? That goes
That does smell nice.
with a rosé chocolate.
Oh, it's
hello.
a white chocolate.
I wasn't expecting a white chocolate.
I can't eat the chocolate though. Taste the wine.
You know what? I get it. You know how most of the time when they say it's a pairing, and it's just like, okay. But they do actually
Complement each other.
Yeah, they do.
It's really annoying because I want to try it.
Yeah, it does kind of like build on one another.
Remember, you need to be rating these wines so you can take one home.
Rating. It's like the wine adds like an extra little like kick to the chocolate.
Does it enhance
Like it's extra-
the flavour of the chocolate?
Yeah.
The next one is a Sauvignon Blanc.
So this is the one that was voted the best in the world?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
This wine is our signature white wine of the swamp.
Okay. Sauvignon Blanc. Yeah, it's definitely a different taste of chocolate.
Oh yeah.
You know what's weird? I think I prefer just the wine on its own.
Whoa.
I don't think it needs the chocolate. Maybe that's a big compliment to the wine. Because I like my chocolate. It's just easy.
I like an easy wine.
It just goes down easy. Definitely like fruity, fresh. Yeah. I like this. Yeah, both have been really good so far. I think the Sauvignon Blanc is winning.
Ooh.
Pinotage is red.
Pinotage. Ooh.
It kind of has those like berry tastes in the chocolate.
There is a berry taste in the chocolate.
Interesting. With any red wine, I go, but not this time.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah.
But is it because of the chocolate or because of the wine? Now
No, just even before I had the chocolate, I was like, oh, I think I went in a bit scared.
Oh,
but then it just
interesting.
went down nice and easily. Maybe I've only ever had bad wine. This is difficult to call.
Ooh. Is it a contender? That's crazy. Oh my god, are we going to get more than one bottle?
No. We have to choose one bottle.
Why not? Why not get a white and a red?
I don't know. I don't have to decide right now which one was better. We
That's
have 2
true.
more. I just
You have
don't
2
forget.
more.
Don't forget.
There we go.
All right.
2022 Shiraz.
Lovely.
So this is 14% in alcohol, and it's been placed at 95 plus in the South African Wine Index. So
What does that mean?
it's quite high.
Okay.
It's good quality wine.
Okay. It's 100 the max?
There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Wow. Okay.
This one looks a lot lighter in colour actually.
I was
it's
going to
more.
say it smells oakier.
We're on a bit of a time crunch here. We started this tasting at like 4:30. To be fair, we're 3 and 2 to go in like 12 minutes.
This is a
Fast and
dark
furious on the
chocolate.
tastings. It closes at 5.
Dark chocolate. Thoughts on the Shiraz on its own before you have the chocolate?
Hang on a moment.
You're drunk already?
I would say it's got a drier taste. I prefer the taste of the last chocolate with the
Fat.
berry notes as well. No, this one's not bad. I prefer the previous two. Maybe I'm maturing. Like I've been in a French oak barrel for 30 years.
Here we got the Governor's Reserve Red.
You want to open that? And I sniff. I don't know, actually.
Pressure's on. Sorry, I should not hold wine glasses like this.
Don't be a noob.
I can't tell a massive difference between this wine and the previous one.
So I'm going to give those 2 bad vibes from you.
Well, it's not bad vibes.
No.
I think I just enjoyed the previous one
Yeah,
much
fair.
more.
What are your final conclusions?
It's a toss-up between 2 and 3, the white or the first red. The Sauvignon Blanc was the best in the world. You can't beat that anywhere. I think we're going to get the Sauvignon Blanc, the best wine in the world, hitting up Milton Keynes in June 2026.
I mean, I don't know if I'll drink it that early in the hospital.
Sauvignon Blanc, voted the world's best wine in 2019. We just bought a bottle of this for £9.73. Unreal.
I can't wait to drink it in about 5 to 6 months' time.
Good morning, it's my birthday. We're here to paraglide first thing in the morning off Signal Hill in Cape Town. I think the reality of the situation has just set in, having seen how far up we've come up Signal Hill to be here, and we'll end up down here in a few moments' time, all the way down there in Sea Points.
You're not running.
Okay.
Buddy, how do you run with just one hand?
I don't know, I've never done that before.
With one hand. Knees, please.
Okay.
Lift your knees up.
Yeah.
Push your bum back in. Wiggle your arse back. Lift your knees up. Up. Wiggle your arse back. All the way. Oh. Yeah. Thank you.
Ah, nice, okay.
Had to run for both of us.
Oh really? It wasn't good. A slightly chaotic start, shall we say, but this was a magnificent experience and the best way to kick off my 30s. In Cape Town, flying above the Atlantic Ocean, spotting dolphins below, and trying to take the moment in as much as possible. Got it.
My friend. Yo.
Better?
No, you're sat down. Anyway.
Really?
Okay, high five. Anyway, we did it. You're safe.
What a start to the day. That paraglide was so much fun. We are now in Bo-Kaap for, well, firstly for a cooking class, but this is where all of the colourful houses are on Malay streets. To give you a bit of context, houses in Bo-Kaap are painted in vibrant, bright colours as a historical expression of freedom, identity and cultural pride. So originally these houses, they were leased to slaves who were required to paint them white, but then when they were eventually allowed to purchase them, they all painted them in their favourite colour, I suppose. So we're both wearing orange today, and we're just waiting in front of this orange house for our cooking class to begin. So that's what's next. We'll be featuring this cooking class in our upcoming South African food video, alongside everything we ate during our time here in Cape Town. The Cape Malay food was genuinely special, and experiencing it in a place as iconic as Bo-Kaap made it even more memorable. It was easily one of our top 3 food experiences here, so keep an eye out for that video coming soon.
Everybody say yeah, yeah.
Back to the birthday celebrations now, and we couldn't resist heading back to Chapman's Peak. Not because we had anywhere to go, but simply to enjoy the experience of driving a Cobra along one of the most scenic roads in the world. Hello vlog, hello guys. What a day. Started our first thing this morning by paragliding above the city. Now we are firmly on the ground. Fully recommend the experience. For a couple of hours, it was 100 quid or so. And when you're looking for a little something special to do on an occasion like this, and you like your cars, you like your scenic drives, yeah, definitely do this. It's amazing. That's all I have to say really. So yeah, we're going to go for some dinner now, and that will bring my birthday to a close. Thanks, babe. Can't believe we have been in Cape Town for like a week and a half and not been to Camps Bay. So we have put that firmly on the agenda today. Not exactly much to vlog when you're just chilling on the beach, but it is absolutely stunning here. And I guess what makes it super cool is that from here you can see Lion's Head, you can see Table Mountain, and you can also see the 12 Apostles, all from the same place. Let's compare Camps Bay to a few other beaches in Cape Town now. Next up, the extremely affluent area of Clifton. And on our penultimate day in Cape Town, we have come to the Clifton beaches. It's set out into like 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th, even though it just looks like one long beach to me. I mean, there's not much in Clifton other than these pristine beaches and a lot of big houses, but I think there is somewhere nearby for us to grab lunch afterwards as well, even though there's not much choice, but I've heard it's good. The Clifton beaches are so stunning. Definitely my favourite that we've seen so far compared to Saunders Rock and compared to Camps Bay, even though all of them are amazing. I feel like you could probably go to a different beach every day of the month in Cape Town and be at a new one though. So yeah, we've definitely only seen a small part of the beaches here in Cape Town, but if this is anything to go by, it's absolutely incredible. Ice cream, ice cream. Ice cream to make my wife scream. Water, water. Mojito. Coke Zero, you're a hero. Lolly to make you jolly. Thoughts on Clifton Beach?
It's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous sounds of the people saying ice cream. What was it? Ice cream to make your wife scream? Yeah. Exactly what you want to hear when you're chilling on the beach.
And on our final evening in Cape Town, we had one final beach to visit, Llandudno, for a special reason. Alright guys, it is our final evening in Cape Town. As you've just seen, we've ended our trip with a maternity shoot at Llandudno Beach. Thank you for watching. This is one of many videos from our time here in Cape Town. It includes everything from the best restaurants, best coffees, best day trips and more. So yeah, go and check it out, and I'll leave a link somewhere on the screen here as well. Thank you, and we will see you.
Oh my god!
We'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye!